They are moving a lot. Damn, she's killing it. What's going on, movers and groovers? Today we are reacting to Lightsum. I think I'm saying that right. Vivace. I think that's how you say that too. Requested by the second Mariah. That's what they wrote in the Airtable when they requested this. Give them some love down below for the request. Head on over to the Patreon if you guys got requests yourselves. Let's get right into it. Second signal. Girl group. First time seeing them. Good. Strong, like, dynamics and start. Again, I feel like this a lot of stuff that I'm seeing today, the theme is like strong starts. Like the previous two streams was very much like low energy, but a lot of confidence. Nice shapes. I like that step going to this diagonal. Ooh, that was nice going to this pyramid. Definitely getting like a upbeat, maybe bubblegum type of vibe. Very, very poppy. Cute. And going into that clump. They are moving a lot. It's only been a minute 15. She was like in center for like maybe just a count. Damn. I love the dance ASMR. Just how clean their steps are. It's the same weight. It's the same strength. Okay, Wink. Nice. Build up into the slow. Ease out, then out, then to the next bigger picture. Here's an example right here. She was on stage left, but her opposite was wearing black. For a second, she kind of blended to me. She kind of blended with the floor, because I'm watching a lot of this through my peripherals. Ooh, a little far out. This is really clean. That was super clever, splitting up the pyramid like that. And then they go into these two lines. This is definitely like high energy this whole time. There hasn't been a moment where I felt like it was like a lull. Sorry if I'm chewing right now. I just see some Nature Valley. Clever use of opposites. Nice breather moment. And they had to run there. She's killing it. Is she like the tallest one? The one with the white pants? Listen to that. That's so good. That's clean, man. Nice ending pose. Okay, this is my first time seeing them. 1, they were clean. 2, they move a lot. 3, loving the dance ASMR, just how clean, of how in sync they were with their actual steps. That's one of the things that a couple directors I used to dance with. When they would just count, and then they would just do the 5, 6, 7, 8, but they wouldn't do the rest of the count. You would just have to know the rhythm of the song, and you would be able to tell how clean, at least for them, how clean the routines are or the choreography is based off how in sync everyone is moving together. And once it starts falling apart, that's where you know you gotta fix it. So just hearing them, the footwork, the stomps, the steps, and just how in sync it sounded, whew, it was nice. Some nice dance ASMR right there. Definitely getting more of a poppy, bubblegum type of feel. There's nothing wrong with it. It works. It's really entertaining. The whole song, for the most part, was very definitely like up high energy right off the bat, like the whole time. There was a little dip towards the beginning of the second third of the song, and then just kept you up there the whole time. But it didn't go any higher or lower than that. But that's it. That's just my first impressions. Let's hop on to the analysis.
Hi everybody, welcome to Temper Tantrum's Indiegogo campaign.
We're Temper Tantrum Dance Company, and our mission is to create fun and meaningful stories through dance.
We've been extremely fortunate to be able to work with organizations like Universal City Walk, the Rose Parade, and one of my favorites was dancing on PBS, which was inspiring to me, honestly.
We would like to highlight our biggest obstacle of any year, and that is funding.
So due to the limitations of funding, because we need funding to do anything really, we've been really limited to venues, rehearsal time, anything really production costs to kind of
dwindle things down to what we can.
And with your help, we can do so much more.
Last year, we had to actually cancel 2 of our dance film because we just didn't have the budget to put it together.
That's exactly why we're here on Indiegogo. We're aiming to raise $30,000 to fulfill at least an entire year's worth of production.
Not only that, but we always want to push our company a little bit further.
So some of the plans for this year include not 1, not 2, 3, but 4 short dance films.
Have a podcast series and also do a different series called Temper Tantrum Versus.
All of which is something that you can potentially have a hand in producing.
We've done this before with our Kickstarter and it was extremely successful. So with the success of that, we are very confident that your contribution to our Indiegogo will help us achieve everything we set out for 2023.
The different things, how you can be a producer, how you can participate, how you can help even dictate some of the things you film is on the tiers all over to, I think, the left. So make sure you guys go check that out.
So thank you so much for even watching this video and considering supporting this campaign. We really appreciate y'all. And if you made it to the end, you're awesome.
We appreciate it, but we also appreciate your help funding this Indigo campaign. It's essential to get our goal, and I know we can achieve it. Not with just us and all these crazy people behind me, but with you too.
Welcome. I watch K-pop.
Oh no, that's not even...
I know.
Welcome to Watch Mojo's daily count the top 10 moments where I don't give a fuck.
Okay. All right. So here, right off the bat, once the track goes, we're like in. For a second, nice, strong dynamic and pictures. Here's the thing, like you don't want your routine to be all dynamics because then you're not really dancing because you're just doing an arm thing, right? Like what you're seeing right here. But you want to have a nice balance between doing the choreography where they're actually dancing and dynamic. This is just a random thing. I know because I'm aware that some people just love the dynamics and they just do that, a lot of that. But it gets to the point where like we have just artists or dancers just doing on a kneel and they're doing a hand. So anyways, going back to this, this is a nice way of, again, capturing your audience's attention because one, you're already connecting with them by your face. Like no matter what, this is going to be the first thing people will see. And then having intention of how you use it. If I'm looking away and then I do a slow, it has a different emotion from here to a sudden look or a down and then look, or just me staring at you the whole time. Very, very different vibes. So they're already having connection with the audience. She has her eyes down, it looks like it. Yeah. So, and see, it's almost she wiped and a smile came on. But anyways, like we have connection already to the audience. So that means they're like bringing you in. Then here, nice visual and some play with musicality, very fast movement and dynamics. Great way to start, man. It's a nice flow, like whoa, boom. Musicality, quick. They're elegant transformers now. They're joining the Beast Wars. Okay, boom. Nice like growth into this movement right here. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, very intentional handography as well, or hand poses really. Great use of angles. Also, man, boom. They're really trying to hook you in by like a strong like maybe like 4/8 counts of strong dynamics and dancing. Dynamic, boom. dynamic. See that? And then boom, let's have a moment to be cute and have stage presence right here. This would be perfect for smiling right here, like, ha, yeah, I'm having fun. Did she? Yeah, she winked right here. Boom, and she pivoted. Smile right here. I don't know if if the groups have like certain characters they're supposed to play, like Spice Girls or whatnot, but I don't know. Like, I hate saying this because it feels so misogynistic. This would have been better if they were smiling, but from a performer's perspective. I sound like a douche, man. But like, this is a moment with this vibe and that they're selling. I think like the whole upbeatness, if regardless of sex or gender, I would have still said the same thing. I just sound like an asshole because it's a girl group. Right here is a great example. See how you can see their face, boom, and then bam, connection right there. Almost kind of creepy how well hidden their faces are. This it's kind of like a house step, but this step reminds me of something from Ariana Grande's section from Rain on Me. It's very, it feels like you're floating. I don't know if she's winking or she's doing like a scrunch for the performance. Because some people like have a very fun like scrunch. There we go. That's engaging for the audience. Boom. Listen to that. I wish I can just get like an acapella of just the sound of the. 7, 8. So okay, let's get back to the choreography. Oh, see, there you go. So she's having a moment to shine. This is like something that I was like drilled. It doesn't matter if you're not the main person, or if you're in center or in front. Like, no matter what, people are gonna see you. So boom, that like you're still on stage. You still gotta perform. Have fun. This groove right here is a hip sway. Yeah, definitely not my style choreography at all. But this hip sway right here was hella clean going into this diagonal. 2, 3, 4. I didn't even notice that they were moving. This was nice too. How did they get there? Was it every other person? To set up this pyramid was nice. So, this is like one of the things where I know it's just practice, but wardrobe can kind of affect it because she's wearing dark. I can clearly see this silhouette against this white backdrop. She kind of blends in because her skin's light skin. Same thing here. We got 2 dark colors here, dark clothing, light skin, and like light tops. It really blends because you can see visually. If you just look right here, and like, I don't know, if you look at her face and just use your peripherals, you'll see that these stick out a little bit. Like, even though you can still see it, but if you use your peripherals, you'll notice that these guys are starting to blend a little bit more. It's knee in and step, knee in and out. There we go, like right here. So she's having a moment right here. She's now activated and more engaged with the audience. Even though I know it's a camera, it's just they're performing for a camera. Again, people connect with your face first, then your moves, then your singing. Okay, she's beast dancer, dude. Look at the sit, the shapes, boom, round, boom. Really sitting into that. This is a really fun like counterbalance. Like, look at the balancing. This This is a great silhouette. Boom. Some more here. Damn, my hip hurts from like how far she's pushing it. I need to get on that level. Boom. It's here. Again, great silhouette. Right here. Yes. This is pretty intense because they're going in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's a lot. 2 and 3. There's a lot of bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. Which I think it's smart that they're not singing at this part because they can focus. They can at least rest their vocals. They can just focus on the dancing a little bit more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. And more traveling, yeah. This is a nice setup right here. So, because there's a lot of action happening. Bat, bat, bat. Into a, I'm guessing this is a 3-3-3. Boom. A nice little quick easing into it. Quick. And it gives you a little bit of a anticipation for what's next, but they're not giving that payoff right off the bat. And then boom. Gorgeous picture right here. Nice use of the group and use of formations right here. Whoop. Bam. Great shapes right here. Right there. I kind of I want to see like what this looks like close up because I could see I see what they're going for with the clever use of the hand and shoulder and the elbows and the hands. That was smooth. But I saw like a 3 and a line. She stepped to come off center. She steps in and then someone steps out. Man, that was a slick formation change, man. Okay, this is another example right here of like her opposite. I think I said this in the reaction portion. She's kind of, I don't know if she's wearing white or it's tan, but it's kind of matching the ground. And then we got, again, solid black against white. Very strong contrast, and it's making her pop out even more. With her, she's kind of blending. And then there's, again, nothing wrong with that, but there's something to consider possibly like with wardrobe or even with practice. I remember at one point we were having practice where everyone had to wear black shirt, just so we can actually get accurate cleanliness, because then we have things like this. You might be doing the choreography correct, but because of color, creates this visual imbalance. Because again, if you look right here and you use your peripherals, just focus your eye here and use your peripherals, you'll see that she pops out more and that she's kind of blending out. Okay, and this is how I watch a good chunk of this, unless there's something that really captures my attention. Oh, I never noticed that ripple right there. Boom. Round, 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 round. Nice. Oh, that was an interesting curtain reveal from like that, from a diagonal. Oh, okay, wow. So they separate, and then these four become a crew and then charge front. This is a unique formation right there, or transition. Great level change right here. Boom. So we got everyone standing level, then we got this drop right here, and then more levels, which is not great contrast. Look at that. So like we got like one group, let's make it into a 3D kind of thing right here. Boom, one person, and then we get this now. Boom, several layers here, and then here. Hopefully that's making sense. Let's make this cube, and then a lower cube like a step, and make eyes, eyebrows. This was clean. These angles are clean. Boom, reach. And clever, breaking out from this pyramid and having this person. Yeah, look at this. This is clever, man. We got here, boom, split off. They're still doing choreography. It's a clever way to set up the next. I think this is a really clever way of setting up the next artist. Boom, because it's almost like she's, I don't know. It's almost like she's in a train, and she's just being delivered to the audience, and it's like opening up, and choo choo. Here's the performance. And then we get this unique looking formation as we bring it back to center. Okay, I was wondering how close they are to, like, was she to actually potentially like stepping on her shoe or something during this transition. That's like one of the things to consider when you're doing formations is traffic. You want to make sure that people get to their formations quickly. You see these, like this is the final product. Everyone's getting to their formations just fine, but prior to this in rehearsals, you have people trying to figure out, oh, I'll go in front of you. Oh, I'll go first. Like just to make sure that no one's bumping into each other. Great breather moment for them because they're looking away. Take those breather moments. That breather moment for them, but they still like the difference is when you have moments like this, there's a breather moment where you're just looking away from the audience. You can be like, oh, okay, and you're like back on. But then like this one, you have to like have you have to stay in character while you're trying to catch your breath. Because like her, she's like kind of like keeping character, but I guarantee you some of them want to be like, oh my god, I'm tired. Oh, I heard that hit on the knee. She hit her knee. I mean, it might be no big deal, especially if you're young. Yeah, but it does, shit like that eventually adds up. And eventually, one small move can create discomfort. One small mistake can create discomfort or even an injury. So I point that out for you guys to be mindful of when you doing knee type of work, because you want to avoid injuries. You want, especially if you're trying to dance for a long time. Okay, I went back because I wanted to see how they had more time here to actually just squat before they placed their knee on the ground. Damn, she said, I'm running from center. Here, making them work. Jeez. Dance, ASMR, yeah. This footwork, this whole sequence and choreography is no joke, man. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned a couple things about like visual imbalance, especially if you're trying to clean the routine. It can happen. It happens to me. It's happened. Hence, when during some of the rehearsals, we would used to wear black t-shirts just to make sure things were like even in terms of that. I don't recall everything else I said. I was just calling it as I go. But hope you guys enjoyed. Excuse me. Hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, here we go. Ooh, these outfits are. I don't know, how do I say it? Like, are fire, they're fierce, like they're elegant. There we go. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. The very, like, let's go Winks. Like the bubble gum, like, type of like flirty type vibe. I need to start adding wing counters to my videos, man. I like that overhead shot because I saw the dynamic on that. That was like a half wing. Five, shooing, 6, 7, 8. I couldn't tell. 9, 10, 11. I saw 2 wigs. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, clean. I mean, there's nothing wrong with winks. I wink a lot when I perform too. Okay, so this is a lot for like it. I like seeing them actually like the actual performance, because sometimes when you see people in practice mode, they're just focused on the movements. I lost count of winks at this point because I'm trying to actually just react now. I mean, I gotta give it to them. They know to leverage winks because it's fun, and it feels very playful. And it's playful, flirtatious, especially like towards the camera, because when you're doing something like this, there's not exactly a live audience. I almost feel like I kind of feel like like some of these outfits, I feel like you would see them at the company picnic or at a corporate event. There you go. Let's smiles. Yeah. Still activated and engaged in the performance. Yeah, this was like the practice video. I feel like was an understatement of their performance because it was more like a showcase of their danceability. And I get it. That's the dance practice, and it's supposed to. Hence dance practice. But also like for me, from like my and some of the stuff I've seen, like the dance practices are also an opportunity for you to practice your performance. So filmed or not, that's an opportunity to practice the character you want to display for the song, albeit that these artists have an additional layer when it comes to their artistry, which is their singing as well. I only have 2 of that 3, which is like of performing and dancing. So again, anyways, I digress. This video was definitely a great example of how amazing they are at performing, along with this really good choreography. It's super clean, well executed, and their energy and the smiles, like it was befitting of this whole vibe of the song. So that's it. Let's hop on to the next one.